Morning guys, we're on our way to the Somerset show. It's like a country fair and there'll be all sorts to see here. There'll be lots of different animals. There's also loads of like trade stands on display, which I find really interesting to, you know, get ideas from and just have a look at different ways of doing things. There'll be people selling honey from bees. There'll probably be, well, I know for a fact there's bees here. There'll be a stand here from the local beekeeping organisation of which I'm a part. There will be stands from people who make goat's milk soap and all of those kinds of arts and crafts. This time last year it didn't happen. It was cancelled because of the pandemic. So it's literally 10 minutes up the road from us in a town called Shepton Mallet. One of the things I love about the Somerset show is it's free. It's absolutely free to get in. There's a car park there. If you want to use the on-site car park, you have to pay. But if you want to park off-site and walk in, which obviously we will choose to do, it's absolutely free. So it's going to be a great morning and I'm going to bring you guys along with me. So we're here, there's a lot to see. I don't have my microphone, so there might be a bit of wind noise, sorry about that. There's quite a lot of background noise from all the generators and things that are here. We haven't brought the children, it's just Jackie and I for a rare treat. This is probably the first time we've been out on our own without the kids for, goodness, I can't even think, Jackie, over a year, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna have a look round, see what we see. So we just met the organisers of the Somerset Smallholding Association, had a really good chat with them. I mean, I knew it was a thing, learnt a little bit more about it, might join, we'll see. I think, I'm not really sure, we'll have a look. I promised them I'd go away and look at their website and have a look to see if there was any value in it, and I will absolutely do that. We're just in the cheese hall now, which has got a variety of different foods. I love the food hall whenever I come to places like this. It's always amazing to get ideas as much as anything else. Lots and lots of different cheese. Now, I was going to enter my cheese, but I genuinely couldn't find a form on their website of how you enter. So that's something I definitely need to find out before I leave today, so I can enter our goat's cheese next year. This is probably, usually, when I come somewhere like this is probably my favourite tent. Like I say, they call it the cheese tent. There's a lot more than cheeses here. There'll be charcuteries, there'll be lots and lots of preserves, as you can see. Just a massively wide variety of different things. So I've just been speaking to Wessex Internet, who do wireless broadband basically, and they're rolling out over Somerset. So obviously if we do end up somewhere where we're completely off grid, that'd be really helpful. And in the meantime, my wife has been watching the horses in the ring, which is one of her favourites. And something else that's been happening in the meantime is a lovely chap just down here has been cooking me a curry, because it's very early, it's about 9:30 in the morning. They didn't have any ready yet, they weren't expecting to be very busy now, but he's just whipping me up a quick spicy chicken tikka. Found the goats.
Did you pick it up?
Hello.
No,
they didn't come. So one of the things we've seen down here, this is a huge area for cattle, sheep, goats, you name it, they're here. Being shown at the moment, these are all show animals, so they're here to be shown and, you know, win categories. One of the animals we've seen are some Dexter cattle that I want to go and actually ask some questions about, because something that never even crossed my mind, I've no idea why. I quite often talk, particularly on the podcast, about how, you know, how much space you need for a cow. Well, Dexters are basically like miniature cows. So I'm wondering if they could actually be like a viable alternative for a smaller space. So I'm going to go and ask a few questions. These are the Dexters here, look, being shown at the moment. And here are some that I can get a little bit closer to. You can just see the size. They come up to about my hips. And that's their head, stood upright. Hey, Betty. Well, I've just had my mind blown by some Dexter breeders, and I was thinking, you know, what are they? Are they more like the sort of the decorative chickens that you might have these days that are kept around really just for their, you know, to keep the breed alive? But no, they're a dual purpose breed. They're used for milk and for beef, and you can keep 2 comfortably on 1 acre. So it's not exactly the same as goats, but it's comparable, and that's just blown my mind, and it's a real game changer. There's a few significant differences, and I'll probably go into that on a podcast at some point, but I've had my mind blown. That just opens the door to a whole new category of livestock that we could comfortably keep. How fantastic. Right, let's see what else we find. We've just found the pigs. I've just found Seb from Seb's Saddlebacks, who sold us the pigs, the 2 male pigs. Hey Seb, how you doing? They are beauties, aren't they? How old are these guys?
Like 7 months and nearly a year.
So that was Seb from Seb's Saddlebacks, the silver birch herd. If you want to check them out, in Somerset, Newton. So you can find them by searching for the silver birch herd. But yeah, that's where we bought our 2 male pigs recently. Like I say, sorry about what I'm sure is wind noise and background noise. There's a lot going on here. My wife's just seen that sign and she's dove straight in that tent, the poultry tent. So that's it, all over, on our way back to the car, and that was the Mid-Somerset show. Thanks for coming with us. Back home now for our Saturday live stream, which you've probably already seen. Thanks for coming along with us. Speak to you soon. Press that like button, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, all the good things, you know what to do. See you soon. Cheers.